Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to cook another recipe, so the first thing you're going to want to do is get yourself a drink. The second thing is click that subscribe button. It helps me out and it's good for you. Today we're going to do my take on a chicken cordon bleu with a bechamel sauce. So the first thing you're going to do is take 2 tablespoons of butter, put it in a sauce pot, and let that melt down. To that we're going to add 1/2 of a sweet onion diced. And now, admittedly, this is going to be a little bit of a different bechamel than they teach you in school, but it's going to be okay for home cooking. So we're going to get this onion in there and really cook it down to translucent. And while that's going, we're going to add some salt and pepper. Once it cooks down, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of flour to help thicken later. And we're going to add 1 quart of heavy cream. We'll be using whole clove here. And I like to use, 18 cloves. Kind of a strange number. You can do 15 or 20, but I like 18. And we're going to put that down to simmer. Kind of let it work its magic. It'll get nice and thick and perfect. Now we're going to season our flour for the breading, and to this I just added 1/2 teaspoon each of dried basil, dried oregano, a little bit of Hungarian paprika, salt and pepper. Pretty simple today. The sauce we're going to keep stirring periodically just to make sure it doesn't burn on the bottom or get overly thick. Now we're ready to work on our chicken. So I'm just taking a chicken breast and we're going to butterfly this. So basically what you do is you put your offhand on the top of the breast, nice and safe, and you're going to slice halfway down the breast, right up until the edge, where it's almost cut in half. And this is going to open that right up and give you a lot more surface area, really allow you to do some rolling. I'm going to lay these out, and we're going to get our ingredients in there. Now, for ham, I'm using a sweet capicola, and for cheese, I'm using a provolone. We're just gonna shingle these in right up until the edge, and then we'll roll them lengthwise. You want to make sure your seams are on the bottom when you get them back on that sheet pan. Now what I do after I roll them is I put them in the freezer for 10 to 15 minutes. It really helps the seams stay closed while you're breading. Makes the whole process easier. Once they're out of the freezer, you're ready to bread. So you're going to take 2 eggs and beat them in a small bowl. Now what we're going to use is our seasoned flour from before, these 2 eggs as an egg wash, and a little bit of seasoned panko I picked up from the store. You can do it yourself, but usually they sell like the Italian breading mix, and that's fine too. And you're just going once in the flour, once in the eggs, and once in the panko. We're going to get that right on the sheet tray again. And like I said, the pre-freezing really does help this process. Once that's done, we're going to set it in an oven at 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes. You're really looking for 165 as the temp. Make sure to clean up your station while that's working. Once that comes out of the oven, you're going to temp it, make sure it meets that 165 requirement we're looking for. And we're just going to get that on a plate with a little bit of the sauce, maybe cut it in half, and enjoy it. This was a really quick, simple recipe today. I was inspired by those little frozen cordon bleus that you get at the supermarket. My grandmother loves those, and I figured, hey, we could probably do it better. So ladies and gentlemen, if you like this video, please tell me so, maybe request the next one, and make sure to subscribe. We'll see you next time.